Hello, welcome. Susan Lazar-Hart here, your congruency coach for creative seekers, for forward-leaning women, and a few exceptional men who are asking to create greater, who are waiting to let go of. Can you tell I'm so psyched for this Congruent Living Quickie? I'm just like, whoa! Probably the cup of coffee I had too, or three. Anyway, our theme for forward-leaning women and a few exceptional men who are asking to go from it's not possible to who I truly be, am truly possible. That's kind of where we play and where we create from, that inside, that inner voice that speaks to us, that sometimes we block out. And that's the theme of this month's Congruent Living Quickies, is the willingness to be courageous with clarity. Now, I know one of the things my clients often ask of me is, can you show me how to get clear? Well, you know what's clear for you, right? If it's light, it's right. It's like, oh yeah, right? Right? So here's a little home play starting right off at the top. I want you to sit with this afterwards and take out your journal or however you ponder with your questions and ask this question: what do I desire to create? Not what do I have to create, not what does someone expect me to create, not what did I promise that I would create. What do I desire to create? Have that conversation with you. What is it that you desire to create? Write it down, right? No matter how silly, how long, how short, whatever that is for you. Maybe it's just that one thing, right? Maybe it's many. What is it that you desire to create? Tap into it. And sometimes when you say, oh, Susan, but I don't know, put your hand on your heart. Take a big breath, exhale. Now ask that question. What is it that I desire to create? Hi, Lulu. Welcome. Yeah. What is it that I desire to create? And the second part of this home play is, in what way does this bring me joy? Now, again, take a moment. Look at what you've written. What is it that I desire to create? And now ask yourself, in what way does this bring me joy? Because if it doesn't bring you joy, you know, the planet loves joy, the planet loves laughter, the universe loves joy. We came here as joyous, infinite beings. So what is it that you're creating that doesn't bring you joy? Let it go. What is it that you're creating that does bring you joy? And you might be surprised when you just put that down on paper or your journal and really, oh, wow. So what really brings me joy is. Now, does that match the vibration of what it is that you're asking to desire? Because here's something that a lot of people don't get. I talk often about every word has an energy to it. The universe doesn't listen to the words. The universe listens to the energy. So if you're not in there 100%, if you're not clear with what you desire and what brings you joy, neither will the universe be. Right? Now, everything's here for you to taste, to be part of, to play with. It's the clarity that's required to match the vibration of what it is that you're asking to create and desire to create. And that takes courage. That takes the willingness to let go of the stories, to let go of what isn't working for you, and to actually ask yourself, okay, what is it that I desire to create? Not how, what? And which of these, in what way does this bring me joy? And your next step after that is to ask yourself, okay, so what's my next best step here? What's the next best step that I require in order to match that vibration in my life, in my living? Now, I'll give you a little story. January 1st came along and I was like, oh, there's something I want to sign up. There's a class I want to take, and I'm getting a yes and no. I'm doing an A and a B, and I'm light or heavy, and blah, 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 blah. And all of a sudden I just was like, the class was starting on the 4th or 3rd of January, and I'm like, I'm in. I just followed the energy. I'm in. And what I found out was when I gave them my credit card, was somebody had been actually using my card for January 2nd and 1st and 3rd and was using it. They hacked in, they were using it for gaming. And if I hadn't followed the energy of, yes, whatever this is, I'm going to take this 2-day course, I wouldn't have found that out until my billing at the end of the month. So what do I desire? My biggest desire for last year, for 2021, and this year for 22 is clarity, courage with clarity. So I'm willing to listen to the whispers of awareness that say, yes, this brings me joy. Just, I don't have to know how, what, where, or when. So everywhere you're not actually willing to say, okay, what questions can I ask here? It's not about going down a rabbit hole. It's more about, okay, if something's tugging at you, go with that energy. Investigate it. Have the courage to ask these questions. My desire to create with this is, does this match the energy of my business, my life, my living, my sexual life, whatever that is for you that you're playing with? And in what way does this bring me joy? And I was so grateful after the 2 days in this class that I was with a community of people who were looking and seeking, like myself, of other coaches who are asking questions of how can I get out there more? How can I reach more people? What changes can we all create together? It felt so light. And so that's why I would ask of you to get clear on what it is that you desire to create. Are you desiring to be in a community with seekers, with creatives? That's what the Congruent Living Academy was created for. I'm so grateful for all the people showing up. Lulu is a member right here who popped in today. And the Congruent Living Academy is ongoing enrollment. So if you're interested in reaching more of who you be, what you be, and who you came here to be, right? Lulu says, I'm claiming my joy and invoking it now. Yep, reach out to me. Yeah, we're just building the landing page now. We don't bother with all that stuff. Person to person, right? Reach out to me and ask me about the Congruent Living Academy. We meet 3 times a month, and it's growing and glowing, and I am so grateful for everyone showing up in this wonderful community we're creating. So I will love you and leave you. Again, do your home play. My desire to create is, and you fill that in what way does this bring me joy? And if you're willing to actually be with that, I think you'll find there's interesting information for you about what brings you joy and what doesn't bring you joy. I'm going to leave you with this quote from Marie Forleo. It's not till you let go of something with appreciation and acknowledgement for what you've learned that you see how it's been holding you back. So how do we do that? It's by being willing to be clear with what you truly desire and let go with appreciation of, oh, I thought I actually desired this, but I don't. That was for someone else. That wasn't me. Now, 2022, what do you truly desire, right? And what way does this bring you joy? All right, I will love you and leave you. Until we meet again, the best conversations happen at our Facebook group, Congruent Living for Creatives and Seekers Living in the Now. Come and join us. And if you have any questions, contact me. I will be seeing you soon. We're creating lots of little goodies along the way as we create with courage, with clarity. And I love you guys. What can I tell you? Oh, I love the hearts. Thank you so much. Until we meet again. Oh, Lulu says, yesterday's class brought so much joy for me. Yay, Susan Lazar Hart. I had phenomenal filters to create a great day. Awesome, 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 awesome. Live boldly, love greatly, and be that fearless leader you came here to be. Because the world needs more of you and that special sauce. That courage you have every day in every way to ask, so truth, does this bring me joy? In what way does this bring me joy? You might just be surprised. Love ya. Bye-bye. Hey, if you like this, share it. What else is possible? How can we share more and more of who we truly be? I wonder. Bye-bye.